Come on. We're almost there. Cut it! Cut it! Cut it! No! No! No, 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 no. What is up, beautiful people of YouTube, passing the great vibes from on high? It is your boy, DarkHorse Rye. And welcome back to some more Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Hope everyone is having a great day. Today, let's go ahead and get started with this gameplay. This is going to be part number 7 for this series. So if you have not seen the previous parts, especially the last part, I would highly suggest go check that out right now. Especially because of the fact of we did an amazing thing in the last episode. Let me tell you that. For starters, we came up with a brilliant solution to a problem that we were dealing with an order in the beginning of the episode. And then after that, we got sent on a task mission to go and check out a tar field that was apparently affecting stuff for the DHV Magellan, only to get swept up and grabbed inside of it and then pulled in to a situation similar to what we had to deal with in the first game, where we got swept up in tornadoes or weather storms, whatever you call them, and sent to another realm in order to beat this boss in some way, shape, or form. And when it came to the boss in this game, this dude really thought he was Solid Snake. He really thought he was gonna come at me with 4 or 5 other people, and he thought it was sweet. See, but he called himself Solid Snake, not really. But I'm calling him Solid Fake, cause let me tell you something. He came at me with 4 other dudes. 4 other dudes he tried to jump me with in the last episode, and I whooped up on his tail so badly. You call yourself Solid Snake, you a solid fake, bro. You a solid fake. Cause once I discovered certain things were affecting him in certain ways, it was over. Look, all I'm gonna say about that is if you wanna see how badly I was whooping up on that tail for that boss, go check out the last episode. But anyways, besides that, after we dealt with the boss, we got transported back to our own reality with a new person that was trapped inside of a cocoon, which I don't really know how really to explain that. That's another thing I would say go check out in the previous episode just to get a clear understanding about that. But we pulled them back from the other realm with us, and apparently they were potentially born in that other realm. It's weird trying to explain all this because I don't have a clear understanding about everything yet, but all I can say right now is they got some freaky stuff going on with them as well. Like, they tried to do an operation with her, trying to cut her out of the cocoon, and apparently she has some sort of rash, and the rash works the same as the rain in some way, shape, or form, where it ages the body. It happened to Fragile. I don't really know how else to describe it, but also Fragile named her Tomorrow. Why she picked that name, I have no idea, but honestly, probably a lot of this stuff is getting answered in this episode. Let's go ahead and get started with this, because I need some answers to a lot of different questions that's going on in my brain right now. You guys already know, if you're ready to get started with this episode, go ahead, grab yourself some snacks, kick back, relax, and get comfortable, because this game is about to be just like a movie, probably with the amount of information that we're about to get. And let's see if they're actually going to give us some answers to the questions I may have in my head that I don't want to ask right now. Alright, so here we are back inside of this game. Let's go ahead and jump right back into this. I believe, if I'm correct, we're going to be dealing with bandits at the beginning of this episode.
Before I forget, Sam.
Okay.
It seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental Observatory, where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side. You remember all that excitement, yes? Anyway, Tarman was kind enough to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
He must be referring to the 2 ladders, because I think in the last episode, I was looking for ladders to get across a certain part, but they were in my inventory, so that kind of makes sense. But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I think we're going to be dealing with bandits in this episode, because I think, who was it that said it? Charlie was saying that something was going on with the bandits. and I said that I didn't want to deal with it
We've
right then and
received an
there.
urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base. This happened shortly after the recent Tarfall abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before.
Oh, of course.
And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field.
Of course.
These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips. As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. If we ignore this development, the brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago.
Oh my
APAS
gosh.
analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents. It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible. I implore you to take on this main order, Sam. And soon.
Okay, so now we have to secure... explosive devices and take out brigands. That's so wonderful. It's such a wonderful little development. Oh my gosh. Do I have to take anything with me in order to do all this? I mean, besides what I already have on me, that's what I mean. I hope not. Cargo for delivery. What does it say right there at the bottom? Average contents damage target. It's a weapon set and hold up, burrowing bomb. I said hold up because you see that little thing, that little tan thing in between. I'm assuming the shotguns or whatever those is at the top and the bottom, and to the right of probably whatever. I mean, not to the right, but basically that thing in the middle where the blue section is. That's one of two things. That is either a silencer or it's C4. It's one of those two, because that's exactly what it looks like right now. Wait a minute, where do we have to go? Oh, we have to get this. We have to go here, deal with that, and then come back here. I mean, there's really no other way to go about it, to be honest with you. All we gotta do is probably go right here, or up here somewhere, investigate the terrain, see what and who we gotta deal with, and then go from there. My only concern is, like, what exactly are we gonna have to deal with in terms of, like, the brigands? Like, if we can, what the heck is this? If they don't have a whole bunch of armor or nothing like that, then we could just use, like, the tranquilizer. The tranq rifle. So of course, taking what I already know we gonna need, because we already have a grenade pistol, a shotgun, a lightweight shotgun, excuse me, and an assault rifle, as well as another machine pistol. So I feel like for right now, we probably need to take a tranq sniper rifle, take this, and a bowler gun. Because of course the bowler gun is going to be our first line of defense. And then once we do that, then we can kind of, wait a minute, rubber bullets. 5 rubber bullets capable of neutralizing. Okay, that will be our probably main thing, but at the same time, I don't think a lot of these weapons actually eliminate, I'll say like that, our targets. I think they just kind of like knock them out for the most part. I mean, yeah, I think they just knock them out for the most part. Yeah, that's right. What I was saying before. So we would get another assault rifle. We probably could pick up some other weapons as well. Bowler gun. Yeah, I think we could. Go ahead, put that all in the backpack, because I already know we probably gonna be using like half of this stuff. And even if we don't, we can just oh, excuse me, we can just doggone, I forget what I was trying to say right now. We can just doggone place it on the ground there or something like that. I don't know, because it's like we can always fabricate equipment later if we need to. But my thing is, I don't want to get caught lacking with them. I've said it before, I just don't want to get caught lacking. Would you look at that? Somebody built a tower for right here. That's gonna come in handy. Golly. Okay, I take back what I said before, because I remember in like a previous episode, I was like, oh yeah, using Doll Man, he's better than using one of these towers. I stand corrected, because of the fact of, bro, like, this is really showing me like a lot of how they are actually like working. Not working, but a lot of more easily. It's showing me a lot more easily the enemies that are here. Okay, it's looking like there's a lot of cover right here. Oh, yeah, there's a way to remotely tap into these. I forgot. I did see something about it in the previous episode. Heat map. The heat map can be displayed to show where other porters have been spotted by the enemy. You are more likely to be spotted in these areas shown in red. I mean, that's not surprising, to be honest with you. So yeah, most of them are like essentially in the base, which I'm probably gonna get caught here anyways, but still, it's like, dang, people have been spotted all the way down there too. Okay. But yeah, I'm probably gonna see if I can tap into that tower using the remote thing that I read about in the last episode. Wait a minute. Ah, that's why. So the thing is, you can only do that for towers that are roughly 200 meters away. And I'm 373 or 300 something meters away from this one. But I was gonna go over there anyway, so this kind of works out. I wonder. And there's 15 of them here. So I think part of the thing we're gonna need to do is, well, not that we're gonna need to do, but that I'm going to do, is I'm gonna snipe from up here. Perfect vantage point, bro. Perfect vantage point. And if they decide they want to come up here, cool. We can play that game. I have no problem playing that game. I need to work on
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired.
Brother.
Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
Brother, let me do this. See, the other thing about this is, I don't know if he has armor on him or not. And if he's got armor on him, it might be better for me to actually like throw up Doll Man.
Ready to launch.
To see if it'd be better for me to do it this way or another way. Okay, so I'm gonna assume the ones that say heavy and enforcer are the ones that have armor on them, and the grunts are the ones that are just like regular degular. Okay, got one. Got him. he tried to sneak me, but guess what? You failed. Miserably. You failed miserably. I keep telling you, I'm playing with the wrong one. Okay, so I hit one of them with a tranquilizer dart, and it seems like you can hit them, And then it takes like even though it might take a longer effect, it still affects them. Which is not a bad thing. That's good to know for future reference. But that also means I can hit multiple of them without having to really deal with too many catching on to what I'm doing right now. Got him! Pick him off. Okay, so yep, I gotta start utilizing this right here. What can I use for my grenades? Yes. MPs. Doink! Another one. Right there. From 12 to 9, just like that. Okay, you failed. You had a shield and you still failed. So I guess when the marker turns red, that's when we know. That's when we know what's hitting. Oh wait, duh! I'm doing stupid stuff again, bro. Yeah, no, he got that shield. Let's go ahead. Boom. That's what you get. What's blood grenades do on regular? Probably not much, but I'm gonna figure it out anyway. Boom. Boom. Go down. Brother, why are you... Okay. Okay, so blood grenades do damage to regular people, it seems. I didn't think it did that much damage, but apparently it does. But I got 4 more people to deal with right now. The question is, how am I going to deal with them? I got the bowler gun, so I could go do that. Okay, that's 3 of them right there. Seems like they're trying to make their way up here. Fine with me, makes my job a lot easier. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and use the doggone bowler gun on this dude. Actually, no, I could just use the rifle on him. Or the shotty to the body. So I think the shotgun still has some range to it as well. Oh yeah, you tried to wake them up. Nope. Okay, so that's not gonna work. I thought that was going to work, but I guess not. There we go with him. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Okay. We got 2 more now, so you gotta run up. Run up and run up. Let them get done up. But dog, we're not gonna let them get their buddies back in this game. Tired of playing cat and mouse at this point. Where you at? No, don't run. Don't run. Bring your ooh-wah back here. Where's this last dude at? Oh, he's in the watchtower. That's why he's not coming down. That's why he's not coming down. But that's not gonna stop it. That's not gonna stop anything. Not at all. Go ahead and get this loaded up. Nighty night. And that takes care of them. Okay, so now that we got all of them dealt with, let's go ahead and drop this. We can drop this one right here as well. Do that. How much cargo space do we have now? Because I remember the order is like 190 something, if I remember correctly. It's 151, so that would put us at like 196, which is going to be about the limit, if I'm correct. So this is 1. 2 is over here. So where is 3? I guess is my question. Because I do have a carrier on me. Will explode if it takes significant damage in a single blow. It will explode in a cumulative amount reaches a certain point. Be sure to handle with care and try to ensure smooth journey when transporting cargo. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, because it is an explosive, so that kind of makes sense. Okay, so there's weapon set right there. Yeah, so guess what? We are going... Hold up, hold up, hold up. I know that thing wasn't just beeping just now. You are lying. Why are you beeping? There's no reason for you to be beeping. You know what? Yeah, nah, this bomb is going on the carrier. Did I already put number 2 on there? Oh, I did. I put 3 and 2 on there. I was about to say, I was like, I don't remember grabbing the second one. So where's the other? Where's it at? But that explains a lot. And I might try to grab some more of like these special alloys and whatnot, just in case I pass by anything like a tower or a road or something like that, and just so I can put those in there, because we definitely need to keep those on us to help out with that, because they're gonna help us out in the long run. But yeah, so at this point we just head back to the... Oh wait, we head back to the base, and I forgot about the boxes. We can grab stuff from there too. Dang, I'm just not realizing I put wear and tear on boots, bro. Like a lot. Because now I know I changed my boots, I believe, in the last episode. And look at where my boots are right now. I'm not even sure if that's halfway. I feel like that might be 40% now. That's crazy. I be putting wear and tear on my doggone boots. Tells you how your boy be moving. Cause your boy, nobody floats on me. Let me know. Look at that.
I can't find a single scratch on any of this stuff. You truly are one of a kind.
That's cause I'm just that good, my boy. I'm just that good. What you go get me? Almost that 3rd star.
You have accomplished so much, done things only you could have done. We want you to have this data as thanks.
A guidepost, structures that automatically illuminate at night, allowing them to be used as landmarks. Several guideposts can be deployed to mark out a route through a landscape. Walk a path often enough, you won't need directions. I don't think I really need that to begin with. 80-meter bridges are now available. I don't think I use bridges. People build them enough. Then more for our APAS stuff.
We've increased your allocation of materials. Our way of saying thanks.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now displaying your current portal grade.
Look at that. Look at my stealth. Ah, look at my stealth. I mean, I guess that does make sense, because I think for the most part, the enemies knew I was in the base, but they didn't know I was like... They knew I was around the base, not in it, but they knew I was around it, but they never actually spotted me, except for like when I was on enemy number 14, when I actually walked up on him. So I guess that does make sense.
The guidepost data we just shared with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost, even at night. And when you do place them, you'll find they're useful not only for getting your bearings, but also for creating routes that will facilitate travel for everyone. Aside from that, we've also made it so you can now use your PCC to fabricate bridges up to 80 meters in length. The rivers ahead of you are prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be especially handy. Oh, and Sam, there's actually one other thing I wanted to talk about.
Oh boy.
Call it a little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf. It included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents.
Oh.
In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a large area. Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words, we've really dodged a bullet.
Oh, well, that's
But
good.
what I'd like to know is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up to pure chance. Honestly, it's almost like those brigands knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo. We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Someone.
Excellent work, Sam. You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness. Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself.
Should? No, we're going to. Let me go ahead and give them all these materials I got on me too, because I mean, legit, I'm not gonna do anything with it. No way. Or actually, you know what? I can put it on the DHV Magellan, so that if we do get close to a structure, and I remember the materials are on there, then I can just haul them closest to that. Like, say if we need to do something for like an auto paver or something like that. Yeah, that's a better idea than sticking it at a facility that I'm probably not going to visit in my own free time. Store the materials, and then this is going in my, what do you call it? We're going to put the high voltage rod in the private locker. How heavy is that anyway? It's only 2.4. I could probably use that for something else at some point in time. And then we can go ahead and detach and store our floating carrier. Because you know that that's probably that is the smartest thing to do. Keep that floating carrier on us. And now, let's go check out who tomorrow is.
Stop it.
Huh?
Someone doesn't like shoes?
Oh, her hair is actually blonde, not black.
She won't even touch any normal food.
I know you not talking fragile. As many of them
But at
doggone
least we
things you was
managed to
eating.
convince her to take a shower. No, 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 tomorrow. We don't do that.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam. Get some rest.
I want to say something wild right now, but I'm gonna restrain myself from saying anything. We really are not having any dreams. This is crazy. We'll get up, see if there's anything for us to do. Ain't no point in sleeping in the entire day.
Sam, it's Charlie. Be advised that we have a new assignment waiting for you.
Of course you do.
I'll need to brief you on upcoming objectives as well. Access the delivery terminal at the Northern Environmental Observatory to take on this main order.
Well, of course you have another order for us. And you want to tell us about more stuff. Ay. Alright, what you got to say, doll man?
Heading out already, Sam? Can I sleep in a little longer? I suppose not, huh? Why don't you try freshening up with a shower?
That was my plan. I'll just take it with that. I'm still trying to figure out how doll man functions. Like, I think it was in the last episode he was saying something about his legs. It was in the last episode before, he was talking about his legs, like he missed food. Like, or he missed the taste of food. So he can't eat food, but he can still get tired. He can still feel his body, if that makes sense. You get what I mean? It's like a weird conundrum. Anyway, we're gonna take a shower and then we'll head to the surface.
Hi, Sam.
Okay, hey Tarman. Ah, yes, we look a lot cleaner now. Let's go ahead and head to the surface. Are we gonna get another memory in this run? Or not? Not, apparently. So now we gotta go to the observatory, see what that order is.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Hartman's facility.
How far
In
is he?
short, it's time to tackle the northern part of the continent. Start by bringing the F2 South Distribution Center into the network. Some of the staff there are former residents of Cape Fort Knott who managed to escape the city before it was swallowed up by the tar. In addition to overseeing distribution operations, they also protect the facility from would-be assailants. Unfortunately, local chiral contamination levels are extremely high, leading to disturbing reports of paranormal phenomena near the facility. The cargo you're tasked with delivering should aid staff in dealing with this issue. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal to proceed.
How heavy is it though? That's my main concern. Yes, it can be used to help them out, but how heavy is it? Oh, it's only 44. What the heck are those? Necrobiotes? What the heck? That's just disgusting. Okay, yep, that's a BT area right there. And that's a river right there. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna try to dodge that BT area. So already it's looking like we're gonna have to deal with maybe like what? 2 rivers? It looks like. So once again, we're gonna try to shoot for the ladders. I don't know why I even do it, because every time I try to shoot for the ladders, it's like I end up not even having to use it. But still. So this is a road. Oh no, that's a bridge right there. So we're gonna use this bridge to get across here. And then I guess we're gonna go all the way over here. Go around. Probably use a bridge either right here or right here. Probably gonna try to use it right here so we can cross right there. And then I don't think this is a river right here. Let me see. Yeah, no, it's not. This is not a river. So this is just flat ground. So I guess we'll just cross the river right here and just walk our way up using this, and then cross right here as well. Seems like a good idea. At least to me it does. So let's go ahead and get started.
This cargo has been designated. Do not submerge.
Gradually take damage if submerged in water. Try to find a route that avoids water, bringing tools with you that will allow you to keep your cargo dry, aka ladders. Place in the backpack. And we also have a the carrier that we can use to kind of to keep it from going underneath water too. Because the carrier keeps it above the water, as we've seen multiple times already. All right, we got everything. Let's go ahead and go. Oh my gosh. Oh. Haven't even gotten fully into the area yet. Really? I didn't even go.
You get close enough to sever its umbilical cord with your blood boomerang, Sam?
When near a gazer, to cut the umbilical. If you approach a gazer with an umbilical cord without being noticed, you can cut the cord and send it back to the world. I want to test something out also with the blood boomerang. Is it possible for us to be able to throw it and be able to cut the cord? Come on. Come on. We're almost there. Cut it! Cut it! Cut it! No! No! No, 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 no. Move, brother, move! Move, brother, move! What if I just throw it? Like, legit, what if I just, like, straight up throw this? All I did was throw the boomerang. Would that count the same way as cutting the umbilical cord? And how many of these doggone blood bags do I have left? Because if I don't have a whole bunch... Okay, yeah, I got like 2 blood bags left. I got enough. Yeah, nah, you tried to charge me, so guess what? Now I got to deal with you accordingly. Yeah, now I got to deal with you accordingly. I mean, I can't sit here and be like, I didn't just try to mess him over like that. I can't sit here and just act like I didn't just try to do that, but at the same time, you're supposed to just go, not try to run up on me. Okay, so we reached the first obstacle. Oh, yes. Exactly what I wanted. This is why I keep bringing 4 ladders with me right here. This is the exact reason why I bring 4 ladders with me. Oh, I know I'm not supposed to be taking any damage to the necrobiotes.
This river's rising, sir. We mustn't underestimate the potential risks here.
Okay. Okay. Did it do any significant damage to the necrobiotes? That's all I need to know right now. It damaged the container by 11%, just me crossing into that. If the container gets damaged, I don't think that really matters to me. It's more so the contents that I'm worried about. If we can deal with the content staying dry, then we're good. We're good. We're good. So now we just got to get over here so we can cross the second river with the other 2 sets of ladders that I have, and then we should be good to go. Okay. We made it to the second river, and I marked it a different way of how I was going to cross this, but I'm going to try and do it like...
somewhere we can cross more easily?
What do you mean cross more easily? All we have to do is put a ladder right here. What are you talking about, doll man? Boom. That's all you got to do. Ladder secured. It can no longer be moved. Yup. Yup. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now people can use my stuff. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a monorail right there. Guess what? I don't even think we need chemicals, but I'm gonna pick these up anyways. So they might come in handy for the monorail right here. This thing doesn't even need, what do you call them? It doesn't even need chemicals. So I'll just pick them up for nothing. But we are going to fill the thing up with the pyro crystals, since I usually keep those on me pretty handily. Footwear almost ruined. Wait a second. Oh, I think I replaced one of my boots, but I don't think I put a new pair on. Because I was like, I just put a new pair of boots on, but no, I didn't. I just replaced, the doggone, one of the old pairs that I had on my boot clip. That's what it was. And I also collected some extra stuff, so you already know. Had to bring that with me.
You're with Drawbridge, I presume. Yeah, you seem like the genuine article. Welcome. Hope it wasn't too hard to track.
Oh no.
Just need a moment to check your cargo.
Oh no, it wasn't that bad. You know, just a little bit of BTs. No problem there.
No denying this is in fine condition. How about that?
And see, that's the other thing about dealing with these orders. It's like it doesn't do it based off of container damage. It always does it based off of content damage, which I can usually keep at about 0.
You to waltz in with this. You've got a knack for finding lost things.
Yeah, you look kind of beefy, so something tells me that you were looking for the protein shake and powdered vegetable set.
You have been making a real difference around here. Keep it up, alright?
I always do.
Alright. Go ahead and put us on the chiral network.
Hey, another facility on the chiral network. Combat boots. Boots designed for combat. They are heavy and extremely durable. Kicking an enemy while wearing these boots will inflict serious damage. Vehicle data. Sticky cannon. A weapon component for the pick-off off-road automatically detects and collects nearby cargo plate. Oh, yes. Heavy machine gun. Golly, a weapon component for the pick-up off-roader automatically fires MP bullets at enemies within range. This type of damage inflicted changes depending on the target. A-pass, enhancement coverage. Oh dang, I thought I'd be able to get some more, well, I thought I'd be able to finally get my silencer. Oh well.
So we've been linked up, at last. There's also the necrobiotes you brought us as well. Feels like we finally turned a corner.
For our part, we've shared data for some custom vehicle components, as well as some sturdy combat boots. I'm sure the vehicle parts in particular will come in handy for combat and cargo retrieval. You need all the help you can get. Because those armed survivalists waiting for you out east are far more dangerous foes than the brigands. They're a bunch of fools who won't hesitate to kill people, with no shortage of lethal weaponry. Though I'll be damned if I know where they got it. Make sure you're prepared before you head their way. Speaking of which, those combat boots ought to add some serious power to your kicks. You might want to equip a pair if you intend on getting up close and personal.
I never do usually intend on getting up close and personal. However, it's not a bad thing to have on us. So, with all that being said, are necrobiotes all... Yeah, what the heck are necrobiotes? I mean, necro, of course, meaning not alive, but what exactly do they do?
They're not something just anyone should be messing with. Their affinity with the dead makes them dangerous. But that's also why we could use them to prevent the dead from attacking us. With that kind of power at our disposal, we can put people's minds at ease. Could solve all kinds of problems, I'm sure.
So basically he's saying it would basically be about the same thing as if I'm paraphrasing when I say this, but it would be the same thing as if probably how in some movies when they do like zombie stuff, if you can get infected or if you can appear infected or like slather whatever type of scent that may come off of like zombies or whatever, you can slather that on you, then it kind of would prevent the zombies from going after you. I'm assuming that's just a paraphrasing of it though. So custom vehicle components.
We've uploaded some schematics for pickup off-roader parts. One of them is a heavy machine gun. It automatically acquires and fires at targets in range. It uses MP bullets for added versatility. It's effective not only against human enemies like armed survivalists, but BTs as well. The other part is a sticky cannon. When mounted, it independently scans for cargo in the vehicle's vicinity and collects it. You find it makes rounding up dropped cargo easier than ever. And who wouldn't want that? Yeah. Pickup off-roaders can be equipped with 2 parts like these simultaneously.
Oh my gosh.
So choose whatever's best for the situation at hand.
See, I was wondering that when they gave both of the parts to us, I was wondering if you could put 2 on there, and he just answered that question. So I guess that's gonna be a helpful thing in the future for us.
Some people have called me that. A while back, we had a situation with this group that went around looting whatever supplies they felt like. And I was the boxing champ who went up against these guys and sent them all packing with nothing but his bare fists. That's the story they tell, but it sure as hell ain't the truth. I didn't charge gallantly into battle and beat the shit out of them. I approached them in peace so we could work it out. I asked why they were stealing from other people, and they said it was because they didn't have the skills to live any other way. So I taught them other ways to survive, trained them a bit. Nothing more than that, really. In the end, all we had to do was talk to each other. They weren't like the other riffraff you find around here. And they're still here. In fact, working in this facility. If anyone around here deserves to be called a hero, it's you, Sam. I mean, you're the one trekking across Australia trying to bring everyone together. Anyway, right now, we're trying to develop equipment tailored to close combat specialists. If we succeed, anyone will be capable of fighting as well as the so-called Golden Fist. Feel free to lend a hand if our project interests you.
Well, see, that's a lesson right there that tells you how how rumors get spread. Like, they called him the Golden Fist because they said he beat up the people that are working the facility. But he literally just admitted to us, oh, I didn't even beat them up. We just talked and I trained them. And now they work with us. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. But that tells you how rumors get spread. But good on I can't remember his name. I think it was Samson Hooks. But good on him for telling the truth.
Thanks again. We're glad to have you in our corner. With your support, we'll be able to do so much more for others. Stay strong and keep doing your thing. We're in this fight together.
Sam, you're the best. Now get yourself back to the DHV Magellan and take a load off. Just so you know, tomorrow's been doing much better. Pay her a visit when you can, okay?
Yeah, we'll talk to her when we get back.
Order completed. Well done.
Did I collect some, what do you call them as well? Some chemicals right here. That can go. Well, no, that can come to the DHV Magellan with us as well. So I'll meet you guys there. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, it's just landing. It's just landing. It's just landing. I got scared for a second. Land that thing, Tar, man. Land that thing. Tomorrow's condition. Seems Tomorrow is able to understand what we're saying. We're trying to teach her about life in this world, but it's a slow process. She's definitely curious, though. Her eyes light up like a little kid's. Yeah. And she was sucking on her thumb when we saw her the last time, so it's something up with that. Like, she has the mind of a child in some way, shape, or form, it seems. But I don't know. It's a weird, I don't want to call it a conundrum, but it is a condition. And then the other crazy thing about that is, when I was editing the last episode, when we saw I think it was the last memory that we did with BB, it was like there was somebody calling, like a child calling for their parents and whatnot. And so it's like, I'm wondering if that was Tomorrow doing that. I don't know, but I guess we're about to find out. Or not, we're about to find out, but we'll find out sooner or later. That's a better way of saying it. So let's see what we got going on.
Oh, just a little longer, okay? Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. You know this song? So I just did me some talking to
Elle
the
Fanning.
sun.
I feel like I know that name, but I can't think of who it is.
I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Okay.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning.
You ruined this entire moment, Sam. You ruined this entire moment. I'm sitting over here like, oh, she can actually sing, and he has to bust in here with his smoker voice. And that's no disrespect against Norman Reedus. I mean that just purely for Sam, because I feel like, and it's possible that he probably sings a lot better than that, but just for the moment, it was like it worked out right there. I guess is the best way of saying that. Okay, there's no way this isn't a dream. There's no way this isn't a dream. Okay, it's not a dream. Never mind. It's just craziness.
Are you alright, Sam? That was a gatequake just now. It seems West Fort Knott was hit hard, and their Cairo printer is no longer working.
No.
I'm afraid we won't be able to continue expanding the network until it's back up and running. Pick up your next main order to South Distribution Center.
Your ladder has been damaged by a gatequake. Of course it was. No, not sleep until morning. I wasn't trying to do that. Let's go ahead and drop this doggone thing off. And he said at West Fort Knott. That means we're gonna have to go all the way back over there, bro. Oh, there's a monorail right here. Oh no, that's... Oh my gosh, why would you do this? I can't believe you've done this. Oh man, I miss Vaughn so much, bro. I miss Vaughn a lot of days. Oh my gosh, where's Fortnite's all the way half across the map?
So you made it out okay. Those tremors were intense, but we're doing fine here. I think West Fort Knott got the worst of it though. Your cargo has already been prepared. If you could deliver it to West Fort Knott as quickly as you can, that'd be great. We need to support each other at times like these, so pick up the priority order from the delivery terminal right away. I'm counting on you, Sam.
So not only are y'all forcing me to have to walk all the way there, you're making it a priority order. And it's 355, bro. It's 355. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. All we gotta do is make it to the mine right here. Then we can implement the same strategy we did before. We make it right here. We go all the way to the mine, and then we go from the mine to West Fort Knott. It's all good. No need to freak out. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll go with that. So, as per usual, we are probably gonna need to implement the same strategy we did before, which is we are gonna go all the way right about here. I think that's a road or something to get across there. So we're gonna go right here, get across here. We might be able to actually... Oh, wait a second. We might actually be able to take a vehicle to get across here. Matter of fact, we might be able to take the offloader. But then we're going to take the offloader, go all the way across. Not across, but all the way like down here. Go across here. Go all the way right here. And then, boom. Then from here, we take this and go right there. Now, if this thing tells us that we cannot use the doggone mine to transport these materials all the way to doggone West Fortnite, I'm gonna tweak. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm gonna tweak. Okay, and since we can probably make a vehicle, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create an offloader. Go ahead and put my little stuff that was in there before. Take from the garage, put that in the elevator. And then put everything inside of the offloader. And I'm gonna put another battery unit on here just so we can get a little bit more mileage out of this. So we should be good to go at this point.
Vehicle ready. Please drive carefully. Order accepted. Thank you.
Unwanted cargo has been discarded at the I don't know what that cargo was, but okay. Let's go. I don't know why I keep turning to Mario right here. So, of course, at this point, you guys... Oh, wait a second. I forgot. I can take some of the cargo with me. Both from the Magellan and from here. And I can repair the monorail with some of this stuff. I forgot about that. Apparently, I forgot I put all of the cargo on the Magellan. In terms of like the material, not the cargo, but the materials is what I mean. I forgot I put all those materials on the Magellan. Alright, so I got my materials. I should be able to help out with at least a few, if not majority of the pigs with the monorail. That way, feels good. That way we can kind of prevent this problem that we have now from happening yet again.
Nice.
Oh yeah! And since we have that cargo thing, it's gonna help out with that as well. Boom! Look at that! A part of the monorail has been fixed. This is why I said I was going to keep the materials on me. Well, not on me, but in like a specific place so we could do stuff like that. Because see, now that takes us a little bit further into getting the monorail squared away. We didn't totally fix an entire section of the track right there, but we got it like 3/4 of the way there, which is good.
Good evening, Sam.
And I gotta up my Cairo crystal count again because the amount I just put in put me probably below. Yeah, put me just below 1,000, which means I'll be carrying a kilogram extra, but just brought it back up past that 1,000, so we should be good to go. So now that we've made it in here, all we have to do... I wonder, can we just take the vehicle with us and then it brings all that stuff with us? Use monorail. All the way over here. Oh, snap! It will actually allow us to do that in the facility. Load that in there. Is the cargo in there as well? I want to make sure my cargo's in there. in the pickup off-roader. All my cargo is in there. That's fantastic. You love to see that. So, because all the stuff is in the off-roader, all we got to do is get on, dispatch. The monorail bound for West Fort Knott Station will be sent on its way. Let's go. And so we'll be there in the next 2 minutes. Which, unless they say anything interesting, I might just skip ahead for you guys to see that. Okay, well, before I was getting ready to do something about that, interesting just happened. The whole West Fort Knott is on fire right now. Look at that. It's all smoke. My goodness. Seems like a lot more than a gatequake happened there just now. But I guess on that note, we're about to find out. And there's the off-roader. Yup. Give them the materials. Give them... Wait, let me entrust this other cargo to people first. Because it's like, this stuff I'm not going to need. This stuff I'm not going to need. Or I'm not going to take it nowhere anyway, so...
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Made it here. They can do all that. Minimum of 17. I don't know where the... Oh, wait, yeah. I did try to turn around in the facility. That's gonna drop the grade down to an A, isn't it? I can almost guarantee you it's going to drop the grade down to an A. Because I think most of the orders are like 5% and it's right at 6%. We're about to find out.
Oh, Sam, I'm so glad to see you again. We just got hit by a massive quake. I was afraid you might have got hurt out there. Or worse. Anyway, I'll check your cargo.
Yep, go ahead. Give me the A. I'm gonna be so lucky if it's not doggone 5%. I'll be so lucky. Ah!
Conditions not too bad, I'd say. We appreciate your efforts.
I knew it was gonna be 5%. If I hadn't had to turn around in that facility. Well, it wasn't so much that I tried to turn around, is I tried to drift in the facility, like drift around, and because I was going full speed, well not full speed, but a decent speed, it took damage. Which even then, why didn't it just go towards the container damage, not the doggone content damage?
It feels as though we're always leaning on you for support. Please allow us to return the favor with this data.
Whatever. Anyway, this is a level 2 floating carrier. Consumes cargo crystals while unused. Floating carriers can be used as a mode of transport. This version can be loaded with up to 900 kilograms of cargo, far outperforming its level 1 Yes, thank you. I definitely needed that because I was getting tired of having to use 2 different cargo loaders at a time.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Great. Fantastic.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Expert transporter.
Thank you so much.
Heavy lifter. Deliver cargo weighing a total of 2 tons.
We should be able to get our chiral printer in working order now. I've never felt tremors like that before. Not even when the tar currents were acting up. It makes me pretty concerned about other folks living nearby. But at least the monorail you patched up seems to be none the worse for wear. Hey, out of curiosity, have you restored any of the other large mines? They'd be a great source of materials if you were ever in need.
Other folks nearby.
Are you familiar with the island that lies north of our facility here at West Fort Knott? Well, there's a shelter on that island. The man who lives there only cares about his research and never talks to anyone. But I can't help worrying that he might have been hurt during the tremors.
I think I did run into that island that she's talking about because of the fact of I saw it, but there was an option to like zip line to it, and I didn't want to leave my materials with needing to repair the monorail, so I didn't go over there.
There are a few large mines in the northern part of the continent, not far from where you'll find North Fort Knott. Or where you used to be able to find it, I should say, before it was wiped off the map by a void out. As for the mines, no one knows if they were obliterated too. But if you happen to be headed that way, you might want to see if they're still around.
Okay, I'll do my best with that.
You've been such a big help to us. Rest assured, our staff will see that everyone gets their share of the aid packages you delivered. A lot of people are going to be singing your praises before too long. Best of luck to you with everything.
Thank you.
Thanks for all your hard work. Everything there seems to be in order. But one cannot help but wonder what other facilities were affected. Anyway, you can pick up your next order from the F2 South Distribution Center. This one's a rescue mission, Sam. Someone's been taken hostage by the armed survivalists, and we need you to extract them to safety. The survivalists have been known to kill people, so you'll want to take extra care when preparing for this one. Oh, and it seems the tar currents have finally stabilized.
Oh, thank you.
So the DHV Magellan should be able to travel without issue. Call us if you need us. All right, Sam. Good luck.
If I need you.
Order completed. Well done.
Ma'am, I'm not driving all the way back over there after I did all that. You are doggone Skippy that I need you. Yeah, bring your tail over here. Bring your tail over here. Cause I got an order for that other thing too, and since I got it, that means I should be able to transport it right over there while this cargo was on my back. So we're gonna do this. There's currently cargo on board the DHV Magellan. You will receive the Magellan evaluation for order or request where the... I don't care about that. What does that mean? What is that supposed to mean to me? It's a cargo service. What? We're a cargo service. What makes you think that I'm not going to utilize a cargo service in order to deliver cargo? Like, is that so bad? Is it so bad for me to be using the DHV Magellan to do cargo? What kind of mess? Deliver and report. This right here. You know what? No, I want to see what this doggone DHV Magellan.
Still out working hard. Appreciate the dedication.
This doggone DHV Magellan thing
How did
is.
you manage to get it here without even a single scratch? You must be some kind of miracle worker.
I mean, I'm confused. Is that supposed to be like a you're not gonna get as much credit for it type of thing?
It's thanks to you that we're in a position to share this data. Go ahead. Give it a look.
Combat power gloves. Hold on. What now? Mountaineering gloves designed for combat. Small spikes. Okay, so these are basically like the mountaineering gloves that we dealt with in the previous game, where they pack a little bit more of a punch, and it says breakdown attack to administer a powerful electric shock, which I don't know what that means for right now, but hey, whatever.
Bet you could use more materials, no?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This schematic is for combat power gloves. Slip them on, and you'll find you hit harder than ever before. No one will be able to match your strength in close combat, that's for sure. They also have a function that lets you harness energy before delivering a devastating electrical area attack. Any enemies caught in the surge will absorb a concentrated electrical charge, resulting in massive damage. So even if you encounter foes with formidable defenses down the road, you'll have no trouble defeating them with these gloves. As an added benefit, they'll also improve your ability to keep your balance and climb, which should make a difference in your delivery work. Using them will consume battery power though. See that you don't run out and find yourself at a disadvantage. We don't intend to stop our research anytime soon, so you can look forward to other inventions.
Order completed.
Okay. Well, while my mind is on it, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some of those gloves, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. I'm sure in the next episode. I'm also gonna get a carrier level 2. I'm just gonna get two of these just to be on the safe side as well. Put that on my backpack. Put on a pair of these gloves and put the other ones. You know what? I'll put another one in my thing because I don't have a gloves type of what you call it. All right, so after that,
Take 5.
Sure.
let's go ahead and sit right here. I'm sure we're about to fall asleep in a second. So on that note, we are going to end this episode of Death Stranding 2 part number 7 right here. Man, I won't say we had a lot of story stuff going today, but we did do a lot. We repaired pieces of the monorail. We got to see a little bit of our interaction with Tomorrow, because she is all, like they said, she's kind of like a child a little bit. So I guess that's an interesting thing. Figure out what the thing behind that is. Maybe because of the fact that she was born in the other world, and so it's like she can't really function as like a normal human being just yet, because she wasn't taught otherwise from being in the other world like that. So either way, we'll figure it out as we go along. But yeah, we also had to deal with the damage from the gatequake, and obviously we had to get creative. We had to get creative about that as well. So yeah, I feel like I like being able to think about stuff when it comes to paths and whatnot for this game. And I think I said this in the previous game as well, but I do enjoy doing that. So I'm glad it makes me kind of think a little bit, even though sometimes it does make me mad with just how they go about it. But anyways, like I said, that's going to be the end of part number 7 for the series. If you did enjoy, you guys already know, you can leave a like if you want to. You can leave a comment if you want to. And you can subscribe to keep up with this series and other series that I'll be having going on, either once this game is done or while we're in the midst of completing this series as well. So all I can really say is get ready for that. And yeah, those are just the easiest ways to keep up with me if you want to keep up with me, but other than that, you don't have to. So yeah. But anyways, like I said, that's gonna be it for there. I already told you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. So now you guys already know I love you beautiful people so very, very, very much. Y'all stay blessed, stay breezy, continue to be cheesy with your goofball selves, continue to take it easy, and I will see you in the next episode. Love you guys so much. God bless y'all. I'm out. Peace. And dang, I forgot, they said we're gonna be dealing with armed survivalists in the next episode, so gotta be dealing with a new type of enemy then. So might as well get ready for that. But if 15 people in a base can't take me out, I know they're not gonna be able to take me out. The hostage is mine at this point. The hostage is mine, and you're not gonna stop me from getting the hostage. So get yourselves ready, survivalists.